to see you're here bright and early. It's going to be a very busy day in the yard today. Before I finished yesterday, I managed to break the cars up into today's outbound orders. The coal hoppers and tankers can remain on the current track, but I'm going to need your help with these center beam cars. These need to be delivered to one of the local warehouses here in Richmond. I've marked the destination with a blue dot seen currently in the right top corner. You can use that little CSX switcher to deliver the goods, and perform a few other switching operations which I'll tell you about later. Head over and attach to the switcher to get started. Drive forward past the shed and stop past the junction that gives you access to the main yard. I'm going to take these locos into the shed for maintenance. I'll be around to keep an eye on how you're doing.
What's that? Let me know when you guys are cut away. Looks like he hasn't ended the DP yet.
Okay, I think he just said he's running back the second one to get it online. It might take a minute to get back.
Okay. Ready for the car number, over. Okay, and all clear, everything lined back, over?
That is correct. Clear the main, everything's fine, and lock back to normal.
Okay, thank you, over.
Thank you, have a good night.
Dispatch out.
Now that you're beyond the junction, you'll need to switch it to the left and reverse to couple to the center beam cars. Nice. Drive back slow and couple to the center beam cars.
Coming in from the south to collect those coal hoppers.
You're clear to proceed. Don't take too long hooking up those hoppers, though. There's another train southbound to collect those tankers parked behind.
Not a problem.
Very north. Maintenance at 79 number.
7091.
Oh, just a heads up, we're gonna just hang back a little bit. Hopper's full. I got the Q train cutting off some VP power. The Q10 for that Q train.
Good work. Now drive back out the way you came in. Once you're clear of the yard, stop and switch the junctions accordingly to allow you to reverse the goods into the warehouse.
0.1. Main 1. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 330. Out.
Okay, Auburn. You to do a power set out there.
Yep. Same old jump new day.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, thanks for the heads up.
And phone line. To answer your question, I think it's 901, not 911.
Okay, 901. Just copy that. 20 feet. TR 207, stop over. And in between them, TR.
Take it slow. I had an accident here once, and the boss never let me forget it.
Oh, you mean that time you crashed a wagon into a car?
Yeah, that time, but it was a parked car. In my defense, who decides to park a car on the railroad tracks? Seriously. You'll want to get the first 2 cars in the warehouse siding, and then you can decouple those and park the third on the tracks across the road.
Sierra 207, good for 3 here. Need 2 more, TR.
Good. Now, decouple the first 2 cars, but leave the third coupled to your loco.
Yeah, that'll do there, TR 207. TMBL 4001 answering over.
Now, where are you at, over?
Now move forward slightly so the third car is clear of the road and stop.
Down and cutting away, over.
Okay, all right, thanks. Dispatch out. Okay, level 9, medium.
Here we go, way ahead, 901.
Clear.
Great. Now decouple the third car. Perfect. Leave the switcher for now and head over to the CSX GP38-2. I'd like you to drive that one to the shed for maintenance.
I'm coming in for the north inbound with a shipment headed to Denver, but I'm a little early.
Hey, Chuck. You should be clear to roll on in. Head down D1 and roll into D4, then park a little ways past the shed.
Roger that.
Wow, that's a nice steam engine. You never mentioned you were driving the Kanawha, Chuck.
Well, I must have forgotten to tell you last week. I'm taking it to Denver as there's a special steam run it's needed for. All coaches are empty. You're welcome to jump on board and head to Denver. I can give the newbie a rundown on how to drive the steam loco.
Sounds like a great opportunity to get behind an amazing steam locomotive.
That's actually not a bad idea. Let me see if I can move some things around to allow you to teach the newbie about driving a steam engine. You sure that's all right, Chuck?
Not a problem. It gets a little lonely on the commute between here and Denver. It'll be good to have some company through the mountain pass.
Well, all right then. I'll shuffle the newbie schedule around and we'll see if it's possible.
and wait for any inbound or outbound trains before you start to drive the loco to the shed. Remember to check the track profile to make sure your junctions are set and your signals are not red.
Tight there, Brett.
Yes, sir. You got the right engineer for it. TR20715 spot.
From here.
Roger. Okay. TR20754 1010.
Now, 207.
TR20756.
Need 4, TR.
Detector, milepost 30.0. Main 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 40, out.
Alright, TR 207.
Well done. I'm gonna need you to jump back into that switcher now. I need those red coach cars coupled up to that steam train that's parked in the yard. The red coach cars are to make their way to Denver and need to head out later in the afternoon. Take your time. Change the junctions that are required to get your switcher to the coach cars.
509, over.
7, you're still good for what? 0?
Fully over.
Usually it's there. Only what?
Once you've coupled the switcher to the coach cars, reverse out of the yard a little so you can change the junctions again. This will allow you to proceed forward and couple the red coach cars up to the parked steam train.
take every first minute in the plant, and we will give you a call with all the information.
Sounds good. Thank you, over.
Thank you, dispatcher.
Go ahead, over.
After that mover, you're going to be able to get the flight share reservation.
Yeah, they just told me this had to happen before you, but yes, you're right behind it, over. Thanks. Dispatch out.
Auburn Yard, future. Yeah, come on in, track 5, drop your conductor off at the north end. You'll cut the power off and hang a Fred there at the north end. You'll continue on south and fit in. I'll get a conductor rising south end. And 253 will be out there to take the power off, then follow you guys down through 5. Okay, I'm going into 5. Drop the conductor off, north end, get the everything off, and 253 will take the power down. Yeah, that's correct. And you'll hang a Fred there at the north end as well. Okay, is 253 going to bring me out of Fred, or am I going to go Fred?
Great. Last thing is to decouple your switcher from the train.
0.1. Main 1. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 482 out.
Gonna be Grand, Auburn Yard, over.
Excellent job today. You managed to navigate the yard with ease. I think you've mastered most of what coal country can offer. I think you should head to Denver with Chuck. The rail network is a lot larger and the yards are much bigger with lots more traffic. The experience will make you a better train driver.
Rusty, I think your train driving skills need some improvement based on what your incident report shows. You should probably head to Denver also.
I have a perfect track record. Apart from that warehouse crash and the coupling incident and the time I fell asleep for a bit,
What coupling incident are you talking about? And when did you fall asleep?
Never mind. Forget I said that. Denver sounds good. Well done today. I'm heading off to get ready for Denver, and I suggest you do the same. I doubt we'll be working as closely together in Denver, so be sure you understand all the train controls you've learned here in coal country. You can always go back and repeat any lessons if you need to.